a.m. City half asleep, half awake. 3 a.m. rain tap on the glass. Time slow down, but the thoughts move fast. Lenox Ave glow in a silver hue, like the past trying to walk back through. Taxi roll by with a tide hum. Same song playing where I'm from. Lonely nights got a certain sound, like a broken soul trying to stay profound. Used to roam with a fearless stride. Now I walk with my truth inside. Every block got a ghost I know. Every step got a pass below. Old jazz bar with the lights still dim. Heard a trumpet cry like it knew my sin. Sat outside, let the smoke just drip, like my life in a slow time shift. 3 a.m. where the truth get loud. No mask, no front, no crowd. Just you and the weight you hold in a city that feels so cold. 3 a.m. let it all unwind. Every scar, every state of mind. If you ever stood in the rain alone, you know this feeling I'm speaking on. Met an old man by the corner light. Said I've been fighting my whole life, fight. Told me son, don't let it eat you whole. Guard your heart but don't lose your soul. That stuck deep like a hidden verse. Cause I seen both sides, the best and worst. Seen love turn cold overnight. Seen wrong somehow turn right. Phone buzz once, then it fade away. Nobody got nothing real to say. Surface talk in a shallow stream, while I'm drowning deep in a silent dream. 3 a.m. where the truth get loud. No mask, no front, no crowd. Just you and the way you hold in a city that feels so cold. Dawn creeps slow through the skyline gray. Another chance or the same replay. But I stand still, let the moment breathe. Find a little peace, I can still believe. Cause even night got an end somewhere. Even pain, get light in the air. And if I made it through all I've seen, then maybe life ain't as lost as it seemed. Yeah. Three a.m. No. Turning to 6 a.m. truth. Yeah. Some memories don't fade. They just echo. Warm light glow through a half-closed blind. Dust in the air like a frame in time. Old couch creak where I used to lay. Let the radio drift my thoughts away. Hey. Mama laugh in the kitchen back then. Now it echoes soft every now and again. Pot still boil in my memory lane, but the house feel quiet in a different way. I've been chasing peace in a restless mind, trying to leave a heavy weight behind, but it stick like glue to a worn out soul. Every scar still play its role. Used to think I had more control. Now I'm just trying to keep it whole. Every step feels slow, more aware of the things I lost that still live there.
Ooh, yeah. Echoes in the warmth, I could feel it stay. In the light, in the sound of a better day. Even when it's gone, it don't disappear. It just live in the love we still hold near. Remember that.
Yeah. Echoes in the warmth, never really leave. In the quiet spaces where we still believe. If you close your eyes, you can feel it too. All the good we live still inside of you. Old photos tucked in a worn out box. Smiles frozen still, but the time don't stop. We was young, didn't think about loss.
didn't know what it really cost. Now I move with a slower pace, read more truth than a silent face. Every line got a deeper tone, every wind don't feel like home. Shorty say you think too deep sometimes, guess she hear it in my rhymes. But it's hard not to when you seen that shit. From a full table to an empty dish, still I try to keep love in the things I say, even when my heart feel far away. Cause I know what fade if you let it go, and I seen what grow when you let it show.
Ooh, yeah. Echoes in the warmth, I can feel it stay, in the light and the sound of a better day. Even when it's gone, it don't disappear. It just live in the love we still hold near.
Now I sit in the quiet, let it breathe a bit. Let the past and the present finally sit. No more running from what I feel. Let it settle in, let it all get real. Cause the warmth ain't gone, it just changed form, like a soft sunrise after the storm. And the echoes I hear ain't pain alone, it's the proof that I once had a home. So I carry that light in the words I write, let it guide me through the night. If it reached one soul feeling incomplete, then the circle of love still repeats. Still there.
Left of me. Yeah. Ashes on my Timbs, still I walk it out. Every step heavy with a silent doubt. Used to run wild through the alleyways, now I pace slow through the yesterdays. Burnt out dreams in the paper bag, memories hit like a flashback drag. Old crew names carved in the brick wall, now it's just echoes when the night fall. Mama voice linger like a distant hymn, said watch your path but the lights went dim. Street taught lessons I ain't asked to learn, some bridges crossed on my lead burn. Cold wind cut through a half-lit block, get my own heartbeat tick like a clock. Every second count when you live like this, but survival feel like a gamble risk. Ashes in my steps, but I still move on. Through the smoke of the past, where the pain stays strong. Every scar got a story untold, in a world that turned my heart so cold. Ashes in my past, still I find my way through the night, through the gray to another day. If you feel that weight in your chest like me, then you know what it costs just to be free. Seen a young boy mimic what he see outside, same cycle spin, nowhere to hide. Try to tell him slow down, think ahead, but he laughed like he never heard what I said. Cause I was him not too long ago, chasing fast cash, moving way too slow. Didn't see the trap in the shiny light, didn't hear truth when it passed me by. Shorty used to love how I held my ground, now she say I'm lost, never come around. Said you here but your mind elsewhere, guess she right, I've been gone for years. So I write these lines in a quiet tone, like a man tryna find his way back home. Every bar like a step through the haze, tryna rise from the ash of my reckless days. Ashes in my steps, but I still move on. Through the smoke of the past, where the pain stays strong. Ashes in my steps, but I still move on. Through the smoke of the past, where the pain stays strong. No clean slate when the past run deep, just scars you carry, promises you keep. So I stand tall in the mess I made. Let the truth cut through like a sharpened blade. If I fall, I fall with my eyes wide, seeing too much just to let it slide. And if I rise real slow. Built on lessons only pain can show. Yeah. From ashes we still walk. Late night, backroom tales. Listen close. Backroom stories whisper low. Every soul got a secret you don't know. Smoking that dim neon light. Vinyl hits remind me of the fight. Used to sit here, pen scratching my bars, dreaming big while staring at scars. Sax hum low from a distant bar. Every rhythm tell me who we are. Mama voice echo, keep your head right. But temptation lurk in the night. Hustlers play, cops patrol. Life's a gamble, city patrol.
Backroom stories hit a wall, speak every secret every week. Through the smoke, through the neon glow, city whispers everything we know. Backroom stories, late night grace. Every shadow got a hidden face.
Yeah.
If you ever sat where the lost convene, you know the truth that lies unseen.
Yeah. Old man nods, cigarette glow. Tells me tales of long ago. Bills that broke, hearts that mend, stories that never see an end. Roads hum low, bass deep and tight. Gospel chops drift in the night. Vinyl crackle, keeping soul in frame. Every line I spit, respect the game. Kids scribble rhyme, watching me spit. City raising fast, don't quit. Every back room got a life untold. Every secret here pure gold.
Backroom stories, hear the walls speak.
Yeah.
Backroom stories, hear the walls. Backroom stories, hear the walls speak.
Yeah.
Backroom stories, hear the walls speak.
Yeah. Now I step out, night air bite, street lights hum, echoes of fight. With lessons from back rooms, I hold tight. City breathe, dark but right. Every verse chronicle, late night scene. Every shadow witness what I mean. Backroom stories, my pen be friend. Through the streets, my lines ascend. Yeah. Backroom speak. Alright. Alright.
Yeah. Late nights, corner lights flicker. Same story, different center. Back booth sitting, cold coffee in my hand. Ashtray full, life never went as planned. Street light glow through the diner window pane. Reflect my face, but I barely look the same. Used to chase dreams on a cracked up avenue. Now it's bills, regrets, things I had to do. Mama said, boy, keep your spirit clean, but the world got dirty. Know what I mean? Always talking about the days of pride. Now it's sirens singing every other night. My man Rico used to hustle by the train. Now his name just echoes in the rain. I remember laughter in a stolen ride. Now it's silence sitting on the passenger side. Time moves slow when your heart feel heavy. Every choice weighing like a brick already. We was young, we was wild, we was free back then. Now it's ghosts in the mirror, can't pretend, my friend. City never sleep, but it dreams real cold. Every story got a price that your soul done sold. We was young, we was wild, now we move real low. Trying to keep a little light where the darkness grow. If you feel me, let it ride, let the pain just breathe. This a back booth testimony. Yeah, believe. Yeah. Yeah. Walk slow, Timberlands scrape the ground. Every block got a memory locked down. Cornerstore smell like time froze still. Same old lotto dreams, same cheap thrill. Shorty on the stoop with a distant stare. Talking about escape, but she stuck right there. Said one day I'm gonna leave this place, but tomorrow look the same on her tired face. Cops roll by, windows tinted black. We don't say much, just lean back. Learned early how to read them signs. Survival coded deep in the lines. Used to write rhymes just to feel some peace. Now I write pain just to get release. Every bar like a scar I reveal slow. Every word gotta wait, people never know. We was young, we was wild, we was free back then. Now it's ghosts in the mirror, can't pretend, my friend. City never sleep, but it dreams real cold. Every story got a price that your soul done sold. We was young, we was wild, now we move real low. Trying to keep a little light where the darkness grow. If you feel me, let it ride, let the pain just breathe. It's a back booth testimony, yeah, believe. This a back booth testimony, yeah, believe. Late night train hum under city skin. Same rhythm as the trouble I was living in. Old notebook full of unfinished lines. Like promises lost somewhere in time. Homies turn strange, strangers turn ghosts. Everybody fighting battles they don't post. Truth hit harder when the lights go dim. You either sink deep or learn how to swim. I seen kings fall over petty pride. Seen good hearts fade with nowhere to hide. So I move careful, every step precise. Life ain't cheap, everything got a price. But I still got faith in the words I write. Still see hope in the dead of night. If my voice reach one, then it's all worth it. Even in the dirt, the soul's still perfect.
Yeah, through the static, through the pain.
We still stand in the rain,
Trying to wash it all away.
but the past don't fade.
We was young, we was wild, we was free back then. Now it's ghosts in the mirror, can't pretend, my friend. City never sleep, but it dreams real cold. Every story got a price that your soul done sold. We was young, we was wild, now we move real low. Trying to keep a little light where the darkness grow. If you feel me, let it ride, let the pain just breathe. It's a back booth testimony, yeah, believe.
Yeah. Some stories don't get told, they just sit in the back booth.
Late night. Alleyway Sermons. Yeah. Alleyway Sermons. Whisper to the bricks. Every shadow teach lessons. Every alley slick. Streetlight flicker. Puddles shimmer low. Stories buried deep that only night know. Sax hum soft. Rose play slow. Vinyl crackle warm. Keeping rhythm flow. Mama said, son, keep your heart in check. City breathe lessons, show respect. Corner boys scribble rhymes, dreams unfold. Every story here got truth to be told. Sub-bass thump, match my heartbeat slow. Every night chronicle, streets glow.
Alleyway sermons, listen close and see. Every soul got a story. Every street a key through the puddles, smoke and neon light. City whispers secrets deep in the night. Alleyway sermons, late night confide, every shadow got a tail lit high.
Yeah,
If you ever walk when the world is asleep,
yeah.
you feel the truths that the night keeps.
Old heads nod, smoke curl in the air. Stories of the past, lives laid bare. Vinyl hits, sax moaning soft and low. Roads, chords warm, city vibe flow. Kids scribble rhyme, chasing dreams unseen. Every alley a lie, every street a scene. Cops roll slow, shadows fade. Every night here, history made. Rain tap rhythm, puddles mirror glow. Concrete jungle teach lessons we know. Every rhyme I spit, story precise. Alleyway sermons, life advice.
Alleyway sermons, listen close and see. Alleyway sermons.
By the bridge, water shimmer slow. Streetlight glint, reflections glow. Every night chronicle, every soul alive. Alleyway sermons, city thrive. Vinyl fade, roads hum low. Sax whispering soft, story grow. City never sleeps, it just breathes. Alleyway sermons, truth weave.
Alleyway sermons.
Yeah. Sermon speak, I rhyme, I live, yeah.
Yeah. Midnight crosswalks. Life moves slow. Midnight crosswalks, lights flicker red. Every step forward, memories tread. Sidewalk reflections, rain mirrors the glow. Stories untold, only I know. Jazz sax hum from a corner club. Vinyl hits, bass thick like a dove. Mama said, watch your back, keep your mind. City lessons every night I find. Hustlers duck low, cops roll by. Every street alive, every soul sigh. Subway rumble, echoes blend. City breathe, stories never end. Midnight crosswalks, hear the city breathe. Every shadow got a tale to weave. Through the rain, through neon, through night. Every heartbeat here feeling right. Midnight crosswalks, lessons in sight. Every alley, every bar, every fight. Yeah. If you ever roam when the world is asleep, you feel the truth that the night keep. Corner diner, coffee steam riser. Life's small moments under city skies. Old man nod, cigarette glow. Sax hum low, vinyl wind flow. Footsteps echo, puddles reflect. Life chronicle, every effect. Every bar I spit, story alive. City teach survival, keep dreams thrive. Rain tap rhythm, neon flicker bright. Sub bass rumble, deep in night. Every crosswalk a passage I see. Midnight stories written by midnight crosswalks. Hear the city breathe. Midnight crosswalks, hear the city breathe. By the bridge, water soft and slow. City whisper secrets only I know. Every night chronicle, every rhyme precise. Street emotions raw, rolling dice. Vinyl fade, roads hum low. Sax whispering soft, story grow. City never sleeps, it just breathes. Midnight crosswalks, truth I weave. Yeah. Crosswalks speak, I I rhyme. I live. Sunday morning. Everything slowed down a bit. Sunlight creep through the curtain real slow. Dust dance off in a golden glow. Coffee steam rise like a quiet prayer. Peace feel close, I could feel it there. Used to rush through days, chase the next. Now I sit still, let the moment flex. Hear my breath in a softer tone, like I finally learning to be alone. Mama used to hum them gospel lines. Sunday morning, sacred times. Didn't know then what it really meant. Now I feel every word she sent. World still loud, but it fade right now. No heavy thoughts, just succumb somehow. Like the weight I carry, loose and grip. Let my soul take a gentle trip.
Sunday morning, stillness in my mind. Leave the noise in the past behind. In this moment I can finally see a little peace still lives in me. Ooh, yeah. Sunday morning, let it all reset. All the pain, all the quiet regret. If you ever felt the world slow down, you know this peace don't make a sound.
Yo. Phone stay silent, I don't check the feed. No outside voice telling me what I need. Just me in the air in this sacred space, trying to reconnect with a truer pace. I done chased things that ain't for me. Lost myself in what I thought I'd be. Now I peel that back layer by layer, finding truth in a whispered prayer. Shorty said you seem more calm these days. I just smiled, couldn't find a phrase. How to explain what it took to break, just to rebuild what's real, not fake. Every scar got a softer edge when you stop living on the ledge. And the silence ain't empty no more. It's a place that I can restore.
Sunday morning, stillness in my mind. Ooh, yeah.
I know Monday coming with its weight. Deadlines knocking pressure, fate. But right now I just let it be. Let this moment breathe through me. Cause the peace we find in these quiet hours give us strength when the world turns sour. And I carry that calm inside, even when I step back outside. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Hold that stillness. Sometimes the light don't leave, it just hides.
Yeah, yeah. Late night sitting by the window, rain falls slow, city lights blur like a story I know. Used to chase dreams with a fire so bright. Now I'm just trying to keep the flame through the night. Mama used to sing while she cleaned that room. Said hold your faith even when it's gloom. Didn't understand what she meant back then. Now I hear her voice every now and again. Seen friends fade like a worn out tape. Some chose paths they could never escape. Some still here but they not the same. Life got a way of rewriting names. I've been carrying weight I don't show outside. Keep it tucked deep where the truth resides. But it leak through lines when I let it flow. Every verse like a place I go.
Ooh, yeah. Where the light still lives, I'm trying to find my way. Through the dark, through the pain, through another day. Even when it fades, I can feel it still. In the quiet moments when the world stands still. Where the light still lives deep inside my soul. Even broken hearts can become whole. If you feel that glow when you close your eyes, that's the light that never dies.
Old blocks still got that same old smell. A summer nights in a hidden hell. Ice cream truck echo down the lane. Mixed with sirens singing through the pain. Shorty on the steps with her head leaned back. Said she tired of love, they don't love her back. I felt that deep but I kept it cool. Learned long ago how the high was true. Used to think strength meant never break. Now I know it's what you choose to face. All them scars that I try to hide. Turn the maps I can't deny. So I speak real soft but the message loud. For the ones feel lost in a crowded crowd. You ain't alone even when it seems like you're drifting far from your own
yeah. Where the light still lives, I'm trying to find my way. Through the dark, through the pain, through another day. Even when it fades, I can feel it still. In the quiet moments when the world stands still. Where the light still lives deep inside my soul. Even broken hearts can become whole. If you feel that glow when you close your eyes, that's the light that never dies.
Train ride slow through the midnight blue. Every stop got a piece of you. Memories sit in the empty seat. Like ghosts riding to the same old beat. I done made mistakes I can't erase. Seen regret look me in the face. But I learned pain got a hidden grace. If you let it shape, not replace. I still believe in a better dawn. Even when the hope feel almost gone. Cause I seen light in the darkest place. And a stranger smile in the moment's grace. So I write these words like a prayer I send. Through the static noise, hoping hearts can mend. If you're reaching one soul, feeling lost like me, then this whole life got a harmony.
Yeah, stay. Hold on, don't let go. Even when you feel alone, there's a light you can't see, but it's there, believe. Ooh, yeah. Where the light still lives, I'm trying to find my way. Through the dark, through the pain, through another day. Even when it fades, I can feel it still. In the quiet moments when the world stands still. Where the light still lives deep inside my soul. Even broken hearts can become whole. If you feel that glow when you close your eyes, that's the light that never dies. It never left. It's still there.
Next stop, truth. Stand clear of the closing doors. Subway car hum like a restless soul. Every face blank, every story whole. Graffiti prayers on a steel wall. Silent screams that nobody call. Old man nod with a paper cup. Life warmed down, but he still stand up. Young kid stare at his phone screen glow, but his eyes say things he don't show. Train jerk hard like reality hit. Every stop feel like a piece don't fit. I sit still with a notebook tight, trying to translate pain into something right. Underground where the truth run bare. No fake smiles, just heavy air. You can feel every struggle collide in the rhythm of the track outside. Subway sermons in the moving cage. Every soul got a hidden page. Read between the lines of a tired stare. You see, life ain't ever playing fair. Subway sermons in the midnight ride, where the truth got nowhere to hide. If you listen close to the iron sound, you can hear what's really going down. Preacher on the corner said time gon' tell, but time just show who adapt to hell. Seen hope fade in the blink so quick. Seen strong men fall to a silent trip. Shorty cry but she hold it in. Mascara run but she still grin. Cause the world don't pause for pain. Just keep moving like a runaway train. Yeah, used to think I had full control. Now I see life got its own patrol. Guide you here, push you there. Test your soul when you're unaware. So I sit back, let the rhythm speak. Find some truth in the iron squeak. Every sound like a coded verse of a city both blessed and cursed. Subway sermons in a moving cage. Yeah, every soul got a hidden page. Doors slide open, I step outside. New block, same weight I carry inside. But I breathe deep, let the moment land. Still got life in these worn out hands. If I speak truth through a dusty beat, maybe someone else feel less defeat. And in this ride through the dark unknown, we realize we ain't alone. Next stop, keep going. Hear that? That's the signal. Static on the radio, voices cut in and out like the thoughts in my head I don't talk about. Old station play a song from before, back when life ain't feel like war. Now it's noise where the melody been, hard to tell where to start within. Every frequency feel off key, like the world lost harmony. Mama used to hum while she cooked that meal. Now the silence louder than what I feel. Kitchen cold, lights dim low, echo of a time I used to know. I twist that dial, try to find that groove, but every channel got a different mood. None of them hit like it did back then, when the truth came clean through the pen. Static on the radio, can you hear that pain? Through the noise, through the loss, through the rain. Every signal got a truth to send, but it fade before it reached the end. Oh, static on the radio, can you hear that pain? Through the noise, through the loss, through the rain. Every signal got a truth to send, but it fade before it reached the end. Oh, static on the line, but I still tune in, trying to catch where the soul begin. If you ever lost what you used to be, you could feel this frequency. Old tape deck still sit by the wall, dust on the buttons, barely recall the days I press play, lose track of time. Now I press pause just to clear my mind. Shorty said I'm distant, hard to reach, said I speak less than I used to preach. Yeah, she right, words feel thin when the weight too heavy within. Friends drift off like a fading track, no rewind, bring that moment back. Every laugh, now a ghost replay, in a version of me that don't stay. So I sit with the noise, let it run its course. Every static burst got a hidden force. Maybe truth ain't clean or clear, maybe you live in a broken year. Static on the radio, can you hear that pain? Through the noise, through the loss, through the rain. Every signal got a truth to send, but it fade before it reached the end. Oh, static on the radio, can you hear that pain?
catch a signal through the haze. Slow and rough, but it still conveyed. Not perfection, just something real. In a world that forgot to feel. So I let it ride, don't clean the sound. Truth got beauty when it's unbound. And if it crack, let it crack out loud. That's the raw that cut through the crowd. Signal still alive.
No filter, just truth.
Windows without curtains, let the light fall in. No place to hide what I hold within. Used to keep it all behind closed space. Now I face truth face to face. Morning hit different when you don't pretend. No mask to wear, no road to defend. Just me and the weight that I carry daily. Trying to understand what really made me. Mama said don't be scared to show, but I learned early to keep it low. World got sharp when you show too much, so I built walls I ain't wanna touch. Now I'm tearing them down piece by piece, trying to find a sense of inner peace. Let the light expose what I avoid, heal the parts I once destroyed.
Ooh, yeah. Windows without curtains, let it all be seen. Every scar, every space in between. In the light, there's a chance to grow. Even pain got a truth to show. Windows open wide, no disguise. See the world through clearer eyes. Ooh, yeah. If you ever dropped your guard for real, you know how honest feel can heal.
Used to think strength meant staying tough, never break, never show enough. But the truth hit deeper than pride when you finally look inside. Shorty told me you don't gotta hide. That line stuck, I kept it inside. Now I see what she meant back then, when I couldn't let nobody in. Every wall that I built for safety turned into a cage that shaped me. Kept me locked in a quiet fear of being seen too clear, too near, yeah. So I opened up, let the sunlight hit every shadow I used to sit with. And it hurt, but it also freed parts of me I forgot I need.
Ooh, yeah. Windows without curtains, let it all be seen. Every scar, every space in between. In the light, there's a chance to grow. Even pain got a truth to show. Windows open wide, no disguise. See the world through clearer eyes. Ooh, yeah.
Now I stand in the light I feel. Let it show what I kept concealed. And I learned truth don't break you down. It just strip away what ain't profound. If I grow through that. No more running from where I'm at. And the peace I chase far away was right here when I chose to stay.
Streetlight Confessions. You hear that hum? Yeah. Streetlight flicker, shadows dance on the curb. Every crack in the pavement got a story unheard. Milk crate throne where the old men sit, talking about a time when the world made sense a bit. Now it's fast money dreams and the slow decay.
Young blood rushing, got no time to pray. Mama on the line, say you coming home, but the block got a grip like a dog on the bone. Used to skip stones down by the rail yard tracks. Now we skip court dates, never looking back. Every choice like dice in the backroom game. Win a little pride, lose a lot of name. Cold wind blow through a half zip coat. Got pain in my chest, I could barely quote, so I let it spill in these 16 bars, trying to turn these wounds into spoken art. Under street lights, we confess our sins, trying to wash it off, but it soaks right in. Every step back, go through the nights we roam, trying to find a place to feel like home. Under street lights, where the truth come out. No applause, no crowd, just a silent shout. If you hear this here, let your heart translate. We just souls trying to navigate fate. Hey. Corner preacher yelling about a better way, while the deal go down just a block away. Irony thick like the smoke in the air. Hope feel distant but it's still right there. Little kids playing with a worn out ball, dreaming big while the system's small. Seen that spark, man, I used to glow before the world taught me what I didn't know. Shorty said, why you always so guarded? I said, life hit hard, left me cold hearted. But truth is deeper than the mask I wear. Still got love buried somewhere in there. Night shift grind just to keep lights on, but the light inside feel halfway gone. So I write these lines like a quiet prayer, hoping someone out there really care. Under street lights, we confess our sins, trying to wash it off, but it soaks right in. Every step back, go through the nights we roam, trying to find a place to feel like home. Under street lights, where the truth come out. No applause, no crowd, just a silent shout. If you hear this here, let your heart translate. We just souls trying to navigate fate. Train pass by like a ghost and still same rhythm as the things I feel. Every wheel turn like a ticking clock, reminding me I'm still on the block. Seen dreams fade in the blink too quick. Seen good men fall to a dirty trick. So I keep my circle tight, real small. Trust ain't cheap in this life at all, but I still believe in the better dawn. Even if the night feel way too long, if my words reach through the static air, maybe someone breathe a little clearer there. Yeah. Streetlight Psalms, written in silence.
Yeah. Feel that chill, that ain't weather.
Winter in my chest, no fall inside. Even when the sun out, I can feel the light. Frost on my breath when I speak my truth, like every word carry pain from you. Used to feel warmth in a simple laugh, now it's all distant like a faded past. Can't stay cold even when I pray, like the heat in my soul just slipped away. Streets still buzz but I move real slow, heartbeat low like a muffled echo. Every step like I walk through ice, one wrong move pay a heavy price. Seen love freeze in a single night, turn warm days into endless white. So I keep my guard like a winter coat, hide my scars in the lines I wrote. Winter in my chest, can you feel that cold? Where the fire once burned, now it barely holds. Every breath like a silent plea, trying to thaw what's left of me. Winter in my soul, still I push through the frost, through the pain, through the view. If you ever felt numb like this, you know exactly what I meant. Shorty said you changed, you don't smile the same. I just looked down, couldn't place the blame. Cause life hit hard with a steady hand, turn a hopeful boy to a distant man. Old friends drift like December wind, no bad blood, just where we been. Everybody fighting their own cold war, behind closed eyes and locked front doors. I tried to warm up with a late night drink, but it only made my thoughts sink. Temporary heat don't last too long, when the root of the chill run deep and strong. So I write my truth in a monotone, like a man trying to melt what he's grown. Every line like a spark I chase, in a frozen time I can't erase. Winter in my chest, can you feel that cold? Where the fire once burned, now would barely hold. Every breath like a silent plea, trying to thaw what's left of me. Winter in my soul, still I push through the frost, through the pain, through the view. If you ever felt numb like this, you know exactly what I meant. Yeah. But I seen spring come after the freeze, even bare trees sway in the breeze. So I hold on tight to a fragile flame, even if it flickers, still remain. If I make it through the silent storm, maybe I come back a different form. Less naive, but stronger still, with a heart that learned how to heal. Yeah. Cold don't last forever, but it teach you everything.
Used to sit in the dark, let the vinyl spin slow. Same old soul sample, same pain I don't show. Mama humming in the kitchen, soft light on her face, trying to hide all the weight that she carried with grace. I was young, didn't see all the cracks in the frame. Thought love was enough to outbalance the pain, but the world got a way of revealing the truth. When you step out that door from the shelter of youth, cold mornings, bus rides, head full of doubt, trying to find my own voice, trying to figure it out. Every loss left a mark that I couldn't erase, but it shaped who I am. Every scar got a place, so I write what I feel, let the beat just breathe. Every word from the heart, no need to deceive. Turn the silence I held to a language of soul. Now the pain got a purpose, now I feel whole.
I've been living between the silence and soul. Ooh, yeah. Trying to heal every piece that I never told. Turn to something gold,
Seen love fall apart in the blink of an eye, from forever to never with no reason why. Shorty cried in my arms, said she couldn't stay, said the timing was wrong, and she walked away. I ain't chased, I just stood in the quiet truth. Sometimes letting go, it defines you. All them nights I was lost in the echo of turn heartbreak to verses, let the feeling occur. Now I move more calm, less attached to the pain, but I carry the lessons like a permanent stain. Not regret, just a map of the roads I took. Every chapter I lived, now a line in this book. And the beat still warm, like a memory touch, like the love we had, that we both felt too much, but it faded in time, like a distant song. Still I hum that melody, still it live on.
I've been living between the silence and soul. Ooh, yeah. Trying to heal every piece that I never told. Don't let go. From the dark to the light, let it all unfold. Ooh, stay close. Every scar, every tear turn to something gold. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, through the night. You're not alone. Ooh, find your light.
Hey, now the days feel clearer, nights less cold. Got a different perspective on the things I hold. I don't chase what I lost, I just value the now. Every breath, every step, I respect it somehow. Still the same old soul, from the block I came. Just evolved through the fire, still feel that flame. Every beat like a pulse, that remind me I'm here. Every word like a step, out the shadow of fear. If my story hit you, make you feel less alone, then the pain that I live, found a place to belong. That's the purpose I carry in every rhyme. Turn a moment of truth to a piece of time.
Between the silence and the soul,
We still rise,
we still grow. Don't let go.
every tear, every scar.
Let it show.
That's the beauty in the pain.
That we know.
Late hours. Back booth shadow. Truth come out different in this light. Yeah. Candle burn low on a scratched up table. Flame dance slow like it barely stable. Bartender wipe glass with a distant stare, like he heard every lie flow through the air. I slide in quiet, let the night adjust. Cold still heavy with a layer of dust. From the streets outside where the cold run deep, where the strong stay numb and the lost don't sleep. Old soul sample hum through the speaker grain. Sound like joy but it carry pain. I let it loop while I sink in thought. Every lesson hit like it cost too much. Shorty laugh from the corner side, but it fade real quick when you look inside. I know that look, yeah, I wore it too. When you hide, hold storms behind what you do. Candles in the back booth, flicker slow. Every shadow here got a troop below. Late night confessions in a half-lit frame, where the faces change but the hurt the same. Yeah, soft sass cry through the smoke-filled air. Every note hit places we don't share. If you listen close when the world turn low, you can hear everything we don't show. Glass half full but it tastes like past. Every sip bring back what don't last. I ain't here for the buzz or escape tonight. Just a quiet seat and a place to write. Napkin lines turn to verses quick. Ink bleed thoughts I don't say out loud. Too much weight in the things I keep, so I let it breathe where the beat run deep. Man, next to me said he used to dream. Now we just float in a tired routine. Said watch who you trust in a place like this. Then he paid his tab, left it at that dismiss. I felt that heavy in my chest somewhere, like the truth I ain't ready to wear. But I nodded slow, let the moment pass. Some wisdom hit like a shattered glass. Candles in the back booth, flicker slow. Every shadow here got a truth below. Late night confessions in a half-lit frame, where the faces change but the hurt the same. Yeah. Soft sex cry through the smoke-filled air. Every note hit places we don't share. If you listen close when the world turn low, you can hear everything we don't show. Yeah. Some nights don't need loud words, just a dim light and a real thought. Time moves strange in a place like this. Minutes stretch in a smoky mist. I've been here before in a different skin. Same quiet war, just a deeper within. No applause for the growth I made, just less mistakes in the past I take. Still I carry what I can't erase, but I learned how to give it space. Candle melt down to a final glow, like a life well lived or a truth let go. I watch it fade, let the silence speak. Find a little peace I can finally keep. So I stand up slow, leave the booth behind, with a clearer weight on a crowded mind. Ain't here, but I understand how to walk this line as a better man. Back booth empty, but the truth stay lit. Some stories spin, even when the needle lift. Yeah, dust on the record, still it play clear. Every crack will carry something I can hear. Like the past never left, just slow this pace. Turn into echoes I can't erase. Yeah. Old couch springs in a dim lit room, where the night feel thick like a quiet doom. I've been sitting still, let the minutes drag, while my thoughts unpack in a worn out bag. Mama used to play them same old songs. Said,
Real soul live where the pain belong. Now I get it deeper with every spin. How the joy sound close, but the hurt sink in. Window half open to a city side. Cold air drift like a lullaby. But it don't soothe what I carry here. Just remind me everything's still too clear. Dust on a record, let it rotate slow. Every groove got a truth below. Time don't stop, it just changes sound. In a way old memories circle round, yeah. Needle drop where the feelings hide. Every note like a place I died. Listen close to the vinyl tone. You can hear what I call my own. Shorty left a scarf on the kitchen chair. Still smell like a time we used to share. I ain't moved it yet, just let it stay. Like a quiet ghost, I don't chase away. Yeah, we was good once, yeah, that's real talk. Before life turned heavy in the way we walk. Now it's separate roads in the same old town. Two lost souls that just broke it down. Phone light blink, but I let it fade. Some conversations better left unmade. Not out of pride, just a deeper sense. Let some bridges burn with no recompense. Still I write slow in the candle glow. Let the truth leak out where the ink could flow. Even if it don't, bring her back to me. It at least let the weight breathe free. Dust on the record, let it rotate slow. Every groove got a truth below. Time don't stop, it just changes sound. In the way old memories circle round, yeah. Needle drop where the feelings hide, yeah. Every note like a place I died. If you listen close to the vinyl tone, yeah, you can hear what I call my own. Some songs don't end, they just fade and return again. Now I lift the needle, room go still. But the silence louder than the thrill. Yeah. Every echo sit where the sound once lived. Like a reminder of what life gives. I ain't stuck, just aware of loops. How we replay, pain in different groups, yeah. So I let it spin, but I hold my ground. Not every pass gotta pull me down, yeah. Record stop. But the feeling don't.
Quarter waters, loose change wisdom. Yeah. Cornerstore lights buzz under midnight haze. Old fridge humming like a tired phrase. Grab a soda, few chips just to pass the time. But I stayed for the talk that would shape my mind. OG leaned back with a knowing grin. Said the real game start when you look within. Not the hustle outside or the fast cash chase, but the war in your thoughts that you gotta face. I was young, didn't catch all the gems he dropped, but the older I got, man, it never stopped. Every word come back like a delayed effect. Now I see that truth with a new respect. Cornerstore Philosophy in the midnight air. Little bits of wisdom that we barely share. From the jokes to the truth, all the lessons blend. That's the kind of knowledge money couldn't lend. Yeah, life ain't loud, it's a subtle tone. In the quiet advice that you might have known. If you ever just stopped and observed the scene, you could see what I mean. You could read between. Seen a young dude flex with a borrowed chain, trying to hide all the doubt and the inner pain. OG just smiled, said that shine fade fast. Better build something real that can truly last. That hit deeper than the loudest speech. Truth don't yell, it just quietly teach. So I stepped back slow, let my ego drop. Started learning the game from a different spot. Every move got a weight that you gotta feel. Not just what look good, but what really real. That's the line that divide what you show and live. What you take from the world, what you choose to give, yeah. Cornerstore Philosophy in the midnight air. Little bits of wisdom that we barely share. From the jokes to the truth, all the lessons blend. That's the kind of knowledge money couldn't lend. Yeah, life ain't loud, it's a subtle tone. In the quiet advice that you might have known. If you ever just stopped and observed the scene, you can see what I mean. Yeah. Now I passed that store, but I still recall every gem, every word that was in them walls. Turned a simple spot to a sacred ground, where the loudest truths never made a sound. Made a sound, made a sound, made a sound.
Yeah. Radio static. Memories drifting.
Late night radio hum through the empty room. Old song plays soft like a distant bloom. Took me back to a time I could barely hold, where the nights felt warm and the dreams felt bold. Now it's echoes in the speakers, faded sound, like the ghosts of a life that I used to crown. Every note hit deep like a subtle scar. Remind me who I was, who we really are. Seen love turn cold in the blink of time. From a sweet little melody to broken rhyme. But I learned every ending got seeds to grow. Even ashes in the wind got a place to go.
Ashes in the airwaves, drifting slow. Every lost emotion, find a way to show. From the highs to the lows, let it all replay. In the sound of the past that refused to fade, yeah. Static in the night, got a voice so clear. All the things we lost still linger here. If you ever felt time slip through your hand, you can feel this truth, you can understand.
Used to ride with my crew, windows rolled down low. Let the music hit hard while the city glow. Now them days just fragments in my mind's frame. Different paths, different lives, never stay the same. Some still grinding, some just disappeared. Some found peace, some got lost in fear. That's the gamble of life. When you play that game, every win got a cost, every loss got a name. I don't dwell, I reflect with a calmer sight. See the beauty in the pain, see the wrong and right. Every chapter I live got a piece of me. Now I stitch it together in a melody.
Ashes in the airways, drifting slow. Every lost emotion, find a way to show. From the highs to the lows, let it all replay. In the sound of the past that refused to fade, yeah. Static in the night, got a voice so clear. All the things we lost still linger here. If you ever felt time slip through your hand, you can feel this truth, you can understand.
Now the radio fade to a quiet tone, but the message still live in the unknown. I ain't chase what was gone, I just let it be. Turn the past to a guide for the man in me. Still I write for the souls that feel out of place, trying to find the truth in this endless race. If my words hit deep, let them resonate. Like a song in the dark that you can't escape, can't escape, can't escape.
When the nights felt longer and the dreams felt closer. Check it. Used to sit on the stoop, watch the world pass by. Same cracked sidewalk, same gray sky. Mama in the kitchen, stressing the tone, trying to stretch hope in a two-room home. fridge half empty, but the prize stay full. Learned early how to stand when the world stay cruel. Old heads talking about the game and the cost that everything you gain come attached with a loss. I ain't listen much. I was young, just wild, chasing fast lane dreams with a reckless style, till I seen one fall and another one fade. Now the laughter feel different in the choices we made. Kept a notebook tucked in my jacket sleeve. Wrote pain and silence that I couldn't grieve. Turned tears into ink, let the truth unfold. Every line got a story that was never told. From the faded corners where the cold wind blow, came a voice with a past that the world don't know. Every scar, every loss, every lesson learned. Turned a life full of ashes to a fire that burned. Yeah, we was down but we never broke. Even when the weight felt too much to hold. If you listen real close, hear the soul in me. That's the sound of the streets, that's the legacy. Subway rides, late night, eyes half closed. City hum like a song nobody composed. Seen a rich man empty with a hollow stare, while a broke man laugh like he ain't gotta care. That taught me quick what the value be. It ain't always in the chains or the salary. It's the peace in your chest when the night get long, and the truth in your voice when you write that song. Shorty used to say I had dreams too big. Said this world don't change just cause you feel it, kid. But I kept that flame in the quiet place. Let it grow in the dark, let it find its space. Now I move with a calm I ain't had before. Seen enough of the game, I don't ask for more. Just a chance to reflect what I lived and saw. Every bar like a page in an open law. From the faded corners where the cold wind blow, came a voice with a past that the world don't know. Every scar, every loss, every lesson learned. Turned a life full of ashes to a fire that burned. Yeah, we was down but we never broke. Even when the weight felt too much to hold. If you listen real close, you can hear the truth. Still that same old soul from the restless. Yeah. Tape hits in the background, vinyl crack slow. Old soul sample got my mind in a drift mode. I ain't chasing the lights, I'm just staying true. Let the beat breathe life while I speak my view, yeah. Now I walk past the blocks that I used to roam. Feel the ghosts in the air, but I call it home. Every corner got a voice that I still can hear. Even years later, still sounding clear. I don't run from the past, I embrace that pain. Cause it shaped every loss, every ounce of gain. From the nights I was lost to the days I rose. That's the balance of life that nobody shows. Still I write for the ones who ain't make it out, for the dreams left behind in the silent doubt. If my words hit one, make them feel less alone, then the struggle I lived wasn't set in stone. From the faded corners where the cold wind blow, came a voice with a past that the world don't know. Every scar, every loss, every lesson learned. Turned a life full of ashes to a fire that burned. Yeah, we was down but we never broke. Even when the weight felt too much to hold. If you listen real close, you can hear the truth. Still the same old soul from the restless youth. So